If you don't have SQL Server installed on your system, only have Visual Studio 2022, you can still connect to SQL Server and write your code to access and do operation on the database. How you can do that? For that one, you need to add a file-based SQL database into your project, and this is that .mdf file. How you can add it? You need to right click on your project and click on add new item, and here in the search you need to search for data. Once you search that, you will see service-based database. You need to select that one, and you need to give name to your database file. In my case, let's say I name it Techintalk db.mdf, and I will add it. Once you click on add, you will have that file appearing along with its log file as well. So all logs get stored in .ldf file. Okay, now double click on .mdf file. You will see such structure, and it's already connected. You can see your tables here, view, store, procedure. It's full-fledged functional database without SQL Server in your system. Just along with Visual Studio, it will work. You can code it, and once you are done, you have now the SQL Server instance. You just need to change the connection string, right? So to work with that, you will start with the tables, right click on tables, and you have a couple of options. You can query or add new table. You can choose any of those options. I will click on add new table, and I will be presented view like this one. And this is an editor view, and this is split between UI and the query. As soon as I change the query, the table UI will get changed on the top here. Let's say I have that ID which is not null and primary at the moment. Let's say I like to add a new column, and I say I will use address, and that will be nvard char, let's say 50, and that should not be null. And I would like to add full name nvard char 150 characters, not null again. And now you can see, as soon as I am changing the query here, the UI is getting updated. And for the table name, I need to update that table as well. I can name it as user. So because this is information about user, and I will use S to make that ruler. So that's the query now, and to actually create that table in the database, I will click on that update button here, and I will prompt it that kind of pop-up, and there are a couple of options. At the moment the script is getting prepared, so as soon as it's ready, I will have those two buttons enabled. With one I can generate a script, and later on I can execute it, or other one is to update a database, which means that will be applied to the database directly. So let's see how much time it will take. Now buttons are enabled. I will click on update, and if I just right click on that tables folder and refresh, you can see my users table is there, and I can now see the its attributes, and I can query against that table here. Right, so that's all from how to use MDF file inside SQL, inside Visual Studio. What is MDF file? And what if we don't have SQL Server installed into our machine, or we don't have the remote server access? So we can still do programming and still implement our feature using that MDF file as a database. So that was all from this video. In case of any comments or query, do ask in the comments, and keep watching.